What's up guys, Baer here, and getting towards the end of September, that means snow is coming soon. So I got the snowblower out of storage now, but the choke plate is actually missing from excessive backfiring last year. It kind of just blew off and I lost it. So in today's video, I've decided I'm just going to put a whole new carburetor on it because I rebuilt the carburetor once last year and I don't really want to go buy a choke plate, which I bought a new carburetor for 15 bucks and you could get the choke plate for like 10. So it is a cheap China carburetor, but for 15 bucks it's worth a try. This thing has really been bogging down hard in the snow and backfiring once it gets a heavy load on it, so hopefully this will help a lot. With that being said, let's get this started. Well, I didn't really plan on making a video out of this, so I had already took the old carburetor off here, and here she is. Like I said before, the entire choke plate was missing. I assume it backfired really hard and blew it off. And, you know, it's just old. It's like an early 2000s Craftsman. It's got the Tecumseh motor and carburetor in it. And these things have been plagued with problems, so I thought it was time to finally just replace the carb. You know, I've had horrible gas leaks. It's messed up the paint now, and, you know. So I found this thing on Amazon for 15 bucks with Prime, so picked it up, came here in a couple days, gonna throw it on and hopefully it works. And the crazy part is this thing has a lot more metal on it than the actual American-made carburetor. Like the actual gas line part, this part right here on the American version is made out of plastic and this is solid metal. This thing actually looks better than the American version, sadly. So this is going to be a short video. Just going to throw this on real quick. Hopefully it works. Throw some gas in it and fire it up. Alright, here's a little trick. You know, I've rebuilt a couple carburetors and taken them apart and all that stuff, so take a picture of which hole this little rod goes into right here. Otherwise you'll be guessing and, you know, it could mess up where the governor is. And which little hole on top. If I can get this to focus, you know, the governor has all these holes on top, so take a picture of that before you take it apart so you know exactly how to put it back together. It'll save you a ton of time and frustration, and, you know, your governor will actually work like it's supposed to. So getting this hose to fit over this nipple here that connects to the carburetor was really hard, and I didn't really feel like filming it because it took me about 10 minutes. This hose is kind of cold right now, so it's not flexible at all, and I think it's a little too small for the actual size here, but I did manage to just force it on. So just gotta connect this worm clamp on now, tighten that up, and we'll be almost good to go. Alright, now I gotta take this choke cable linkage and stick that under there. Screw it in here like so. Looks like it's hitting a little bit right here, so just gonna have to relocate this a little bit, which is easy, freely. Make sure it can go through all the motions. Good. Alright, so here's the only problem. I mean, it's not a huge problem. It's just something I want to take care of now. This little spring that actually goes into the different notches on the choke plate, it's actually a little too long and it's rubbing on the top here. So I'm going to take my Dremel tool and cut it down, probably just like a 32nd of an inch so it doesn't rub anymore, and the choke action will be a lot smoother that way. Well, get my Dremel tool ready, maybe do a little slow motion of this. Alright, let's do it. See? Now it's a nice fluid motion like it's supposed to be. So there's not going to be any more drag, so it'll be really easy to actually turn the choke now. Alright, I think everything's pretty much done on here. Gas lines are all set. It's all set. Before I put the cover back on, I'm going to actually try it out to make sure it runs before I have to take it back off and do more work on it. So, gotta throw some fresh gas in here, prime it up, pull it outside and see if she starts. Let's do it. Set the choke to the on position, run the throttle all the way up, and we're primed, we're gassed, we are ready to try this pup out. God, I hope it works. Well, that worked like a charm. Not too bad, 15 bucks and my snowblower runs like brand new again. And here's the part where I say, hey, if you like this video, give it a like. If you want to see more, consider subscribing. And if you really want to be in the know, make sure to turn on the notification bell with notifications set to always, so you can always be in the know when I post another video. And with that being said, I'll see you next video. Greg Baer out.